Hey everyone, James Niggemeyer here. Thank you for tuning back into the YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about 3 must-have finesse techniques that I have to have in my boat anywhere I go in the country, 12 months of the year. Doesn't matter the conditions, doesn't matter what the fishing's supposed to be like. These are 3 spinning rod applications, finesse type tactics that I have to have in my boat when I absolutely, positively have to get a bite. Number 1, by far and large, I have to have a drop shot. A drop shot is just a killer way to get bit, and it doesn't matter what species, whether it's largemouth, smallmouth, or spotted bass. The drop shot is just fantastic in that you can fish it for suspended fish. You could fish it on the bottom in 2 feet or 20 feet or even deeper. You can fish it around cover. You can fish it in cover. Depending upon how you rig it, I generally like to rig it Texas style with a owner cover shot hook and 3/16 to 1/4 ounce or 3/16 all the way up to 3/8 ounce drop shot weight. Yeah, this technique is just something that works regardless of the species, regardless of the water body type. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what the water clarity's like. You can match your worm to the water clarity that you have, and you can get bit on a drop shot. People can pull drop shot fish from super heavy cover, even in stained to dirty water conditions, just by changing the worm color. If I've got to get bit under tough conditions, it's really difficult to beat a 4.5 inch robo worm. This is their fat robo worm, but I generally like their traditional straight tail, but this will work too. Colors that I would have to have is like Aaron's Magic, Margarita Mutilator. I think this is Margarita Mutilator or MM3. Then lastly, I would have to have a Morning Dawn. The way that I like to rig this is on a 7-foot Phoenix medium action spinning rod, Bass Pro Shops Johnny Morris Signature Series Platinum reel. I believe this is a 3000 series reel, and 10-pound test gamma fluorocarbon. So the drop shot, it's a no-brainer. If I only could have one spinning rod outfit or spinning rod technique in my boat, it would definitely be a drop shot. Number 2, when I absolutely positively have to get a bite, I'm gonna go with a Wacky rig. Wacky rig works anywhere in the country. I'm gonna go with an owner weedless sniper finesse. I like this type of hook as opposed to a circular hook. This is kind of an O'Shaughnessy bend, and the point actually is bent away from the eye, so you have multiple ways to hook those fish on lighter line. And I'm gonna go with a 4-inch Yamamoto Senko. I'm gonna rig it just past the egg sac, and there you go. That's how I want it. I want this Senko to be kind of equally dispersed as far as the weight. It's a little bit shorter on one end. The end that has the fatter end is gonna have a little bit lesser length out on that side. That's because it's a little bit heavier on that side, a little thicker. The outfit that I'm gonna use is a Phoenix M1 7.2 medium action, 10-pound test gamma fluorocarbon. Generally, it's gonna be 10 to 15-pound test braided line, and the same reel, the Johnny Morris Platinum Signature Series. I just love this reel. It works extremely well, and I rarely have any issues with wid knots or any type of backlash or snarls even when I'm throwing light weights or no weights like a Yamamoto Senko Wacky rig. Last but not least, I'm gonna have a Shaky Head rigged up. A Shaky Head is just phenomenal for catching fish that are more related tightly to the bottom. If you've noticed, I talked about the drop shot. The bait floats a little bit above the weight. And then I talked about the Wacky rig, which you could catch them in multiple levels in the water or zones in the water. And the Shaky Head, gonna put probably a 6-inch finesse, maybe a Yamamoto Sensei worm, straight tail worm. Gonna rig it with the corkscrew that's on this. This is their owner Shaky Head. Like that one, it's made for your soft stick baits. It's got a little bit wider bite, kind of a medium to medium heavy gauge hook, and everything else is about the same. 10 to 15-pound test braided line, same Bass Pro Shops Johnny Morris Signature Series reel. With the rod, I'm going with the same M1 7.2 medium action and 10-pound test gamma fluorocarbon. I pretty much use the 10-pound test gamma fluorocarbon for any one of those types of finesse type applications. But those are the 4 must-have spinning rod or finesse type applications that I gotta have in my boat year round, regardless of where I'm going, largemouth, smallmouth, or spotted bass, Great Lakes, or down in Florida. You got to have those 3 spinning rods in your boat. Hope you guys got something out of this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. Love to hear what you think. I know there's other techniques that are also really good, but those are the 3 must-have that I want to have in my boat. If you're not familiar, go over to my description section. There you'll find links to my merch, Team Niggemeyer Fishing, social media, as well as my website. And there's a discount code for Amphibia eye gear. These are floating sunglasses, a patented process, as well as they have the ability to have ANSI rated lenses so they protect your eyes. Until next time, thanks for watching and good fishing.